Hi guys, welcome to the video. This is the build of a Mig-29 part jet. I built one 10 years ago and I always vowed to build another, and I was looking for something quick and easy to build to take down to the field when there was just flying on my own, which could easily hand launch. And so I decided to get the plans out for my original Mig-29, and so this is the video showing some of the build, and if you stick around to the end there's a bit of a blooper on the Maiden. So as you can see guys, this is a Mig-29 in the making. I've decided to build another. I built one of these quite a few years ago and it felt really great, and I've got lots of Depron sheets. I've got about 8 or 9 sheets of Depron that I bought with a friend several years ago, and I wanted something quick and easy to build just to take out the weekends. And this actual one comes from RC Powers. You might have heard of a guy called Dave Powers, who's I think he's now finished doing this, but it's been taken over by FRC Foamies. And so I've decided to have as it's a fairly quick build, to get this together to have something else to fly at the weekends. With the weather not being so good in the UK, although we've had some real good weather just recently. And it goes together quite easy. It's all made with 6mm Depron, hot glue and a few carbon rods. What I like about this one, this is one of their first ones and they stopped doing this one after a while. And actually the motor fits on the actual elevator, and it goes up and down, and it can do some crazy wild manoeuvres. And I did build they got another one called the Easy Build, and I built that because eventually I crashed the original one, and so I went for the Easy Build, which has a prop in the middle there, and it flew all right, but I never got the same sort of thrill out of it as I did out of this one. So I thought, right, let's build another one. So I've still got all the plans. I keep all my plans. So there's my Mig-29 vectored thrust. And I've got the Easy Build as well, which I might build again at some time because it did fly all right. Perhaps it just wanted a bit more trimming out. So I'm thinking about putting a KFM airfoil on this, just because I've never done one of them before, and I thought it'd be quite interesting to have a go at a KFM airfoil and see what it does, if it improves it a lot. But it does fly really well. So it's not far off being finished. I've got, and what happens in here, the 2 servos fit there. I've got 2 metal gears. Got a couple of metal gear servos to go in there. And they sit in there. And I've still got the original carbon rods that I used on the original model that go from there down to the elevator. So it has 2 on to work the elevator, with it having a motor on it. So those carbon rods go in there like that, and so I've got all the servos and bits and pieces, but it shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't be too long to get it up and running. I'm just pondering what sort of colour to paint it in, because I don't want to leave it just white. The only slight downside of this, with the motor being on the elevator, the hinges do tend to take a little bit more wear and tear. So the ones I've had before, the hinges I've had to redo the hinges a couple of times. I think I did try just a hot glue hinge at one time, but I've got this really good 3M tape, which I use on everything now. So I'm hoping with that on it's going to be strong enough. So we'll see how that goes on there. So that's the Mig-29. So here's a few more build pictures showing the carbon rod going through the wing, and then we've got the carbon rod on the tail plane, and it's a 50 amp speed controller, and the motor is a 2200 kV motor running a 6x4 prop. And these are the KMF4 airfoils. I was going to do KMF2s, but after speaking to Scott, who runs a real good website, which I'll put a link into, and video channel, he recommended 40% on KMF4s. So here she is, the Mig-29, and I think this is the first version that was made by RC Powers. And as you can see, she's got the prop on the back there. I'll get out the shadow on the elevator. So they only made this one for a little while, and then they went to the prop and slot versions. But this one, I've put KMF airfoils on it, and I've got the idea from a guy in Canada called Scott. I'll put a link to his website. He does lots of stuff on park jets. So I was going to do KMF2s, but it's got KMF4, so we'll see how that goes today. Right.
Systems go.
Give her a bit more oomph this time. Straight.
Lovely. That's much better.
Yeah.
That looks so scale, you know.
Yeah.
It's up there, doesn't it?
So these KF4 airfoils do really make a big difference to it. It flies really smooth, which the other one flew really nice, but this seems even better. Mind you, it's over 10 years ago since I flew the original one, so I might have forgotten how it flew. As you can see with that motor on the tail, it can do some crazy manoeuvres. The batteries I'm running on actually run the original Mig-29 on, and they're over 10 years old lipo, so I've looked after them pretty well, so they're still okay, but they've not got the oomph that they once had. So I've got some new ones on order, so hopefully that'll improve things a bit. But yes, I'm really pleased with the way this flies now.
I see a EDF jet there. Has he turned to the dark side? Have you turned to the dark side there, Dave?
Oh, I've had it for ages now.
Have you?
Yeah. It's a Kyosho one.
I bet that.
It's
Is that the F-16?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It should have been it originally designed for NICAD and a brush motor.
Right.
But I've converted it to lipo and 3S. So.
Oh,
It doesn't actually. It's quite a profile flyer.
Yeah. You're quite steady, isn't it?
Yeah.
Aren't you? Oh no!
I didn't mean to land it.
I wonder what, I thought you was going to give it some of that.
Yeah.
What pops out that flap at the bottom?
Yeah, it's just the.
We'll give us some more. Something hanging out the back, Dave.
You are.
You've got a lead hanging out the back, do you know?
Yeah.
Nice scale though.
Yeah.
Perhaps you ain't. Perhaps it was the prop up, so.
Even better with them new batteries when I get them. I think I better have a landing. See what that battery can't have much left in it. Landing! So the landing went quite well, but as you may have guessed, this wasn't actually the first flight. I did have a little mishap at the beginning. I got too much throws on the elevator, and I hadn't got the original instructions to say how much, but luckily it survived okay. So thanks very much if you stopped to the end. Please like and subscribe if you wish to, and then I'll catch you next time with some more escapades.